Breathe in. Breathe out. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on. Welcome here, welcome back. It is my pleasure to be here. It's a super honor that you're here with me today. Today we are going to be doing the sign of Leo. Happy birthday, Leos. It is Leo season, so we're going to see what's cracking for Leo season. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining me. I am Crystal Lavender, and this is Say You Love. All right, and before we get started, we're going to talk about this right here. This is my book, all right? It's called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood sexual trauma and addiction, okay? And I wrote this entire book using my phone. I did some paper, and I would use a text-to-talk app on my phone, okay? So for those of you that think that you need some sort of fancy software or you need a fancy computer or a laptop or whatever, like you have the tools, you have this little guy in your pocket all the time, all right? So, and I don't share my story because I'm proud of some of the stupid stuff I've done. Like, I've done a lot of really stupid stuff. I've let a lot of really bad things happen to me in my life. You know, I had to learn how to take accountability for the parts that were mine, how to forgive, you know, those that had done wrong to me, you know, and like accept what it was. It's like, accept that I let that into my life in one way or another. And I had to learn how to transmute that energy and turn my pain into power. So that's what we do around here. We turn our pain into power, our pain into purpose, okay? And we help each other out of the fire, all right? We are all only human. Nobody is perfect, but we're all perfectly imperfect, right? Perfectly imperfect. Hi, Mom. So with that being said, let's get this party started. We're going to do the sign of Leo, and we're going to see what's coming in for the Leo season, all right? We're going to go ahead and pull you a spirit message card. We will start with the spirit messages. Hi, Dan. Nice to see you. Started something a little different today. I usually go live all late. So I figured I would give the daytime viewers a chance. So we got for the Leo season. See what sort of spirit messages we have for the Leos. I appreciate you guys being here so much. Like, it truly means the world to me. All right, Leo, what do we got? It says, you are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. Right? Quit beating yourself up. Like, don't compare yourself to others or where other people are at. It's like we are all on our own spiritual journey with our own spiritual path. We all have our own paths that we need to follow. So don't compare yourself to others. Like, you're exactly where you are supposed to be. All right. You're not in competition with anyone else. And don't beat yourself up for not being where you expected to be by now. All right. And it says, we see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have been patiently waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. And we also have, if you are noticing changes within yourself, it's because you're leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and the new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. Woo, woo. Those are some pretty good messages for the Leo season, right? Something that you've been manifesting, like maybe you have a vision board and you're slowly starting to see your manifestations coming in. You've noticed that you have changed in a lot of ways, the way that you respond to situations. Maybe like the old you like would have responded in a certain way back in the day, but now like you have grown, you've learned how to take control of your emotional responses. Like you don't just respond emotionally right away. It's like you kind of like take a step back and like think about it before you do it. Gastric bypass, huh? Well, I hope that goes well for her, Dan. All right. And Leo, I want you to think of a yes or no question. We're going to do a yes or no answer. And I just want you to think of a yes or no question, and we will get you a yes or no answer. All right? So think of your yes or no. And we have yes. A tailwind of change brings you intriguing news. This is a great chance to take advantage of your position. You conclude the work you have started and radically strengthen your position. You are ablaze with inner strength and magnetic energy. Nothing can stop you. Vroom, beep, beep, right? Like, move, bitch, get out the way. Hi, Michael. So far, so good. Like, your August messages for Leo season seem pretty productive. Like, you're going to be moving forward with whatever projects you've got going on, with whatever creative projects you've got going on. Now let's go to the tarot, see what the tarot has to say. What does the tarot got for the Leo collective for the Leo season? Let's find out. Leo. What's going on for Leo? Woo! 9 of Cups already. Boom. These are some good messages already. So you're standing in your emotional integrity, like you are, and the Star card, you've got a lot of hope. Like, you look like you're starting out with a bang. You've got a lot of passion. Like, you feel super fiery, like pumped up, ready to go. It's like you're ready to make some major moves in your life, you know? Like, you've been very divinely guided. Like, you're letting go of whatever in the past, like whatever has been bothering you from the past. I think you're letting that go. Like, you're moving on and you're healing. You know, you've probably done a lot more healing work than you realize. But I mean, that's just like when we watch our children grow. Like, we don't realize how fast they're growing until we start looking back at pictures or whatnot. And then we're like, wow, they've gotten super big, or, you know, they've grown up so much. So I think that you don't realize how much growth you've actually accomplished, like how much healing you've accomplished. Like, you've probably transmuted a lot in your life. And I feel like you're just ready to embark on a new adventure. You're just ready. You're ready to go. Yeah, you got the Knight of Swords. Like, you are super fiery right now. Like, you have so much in your mind that you want to get started, you know? Like, maybe you've spent a lot of time like doing inner reflection, you know, kind of keeping to yourself, like doing the inner work, doing the shadow work, you know, like realizing where your patterns are in your life, you know, making changes, learning how to not take things personally. Yeah, you're letting go of whatever heartache was in the past. Whatever was bothering you from the past, you're definitely letting that go with the Death card and the 3 of Swords in reverse. It's like you're not focusing, you're not letting that control your life anymore. Like, you're ready for a new start, a new adventure. You're ready to put your talents to, like, let it out to the world. It's like the world needs you. Whatever talent is that you've got, if it's an art talent, if you're good at writing, like, the world needs your talent. There's somebody out there that needs your inspiration, that needs your artwork, so that they can look at that piece of art and go like, wow, like, that's beautiful. I wonder if I could do something like that, you know? I think that you are really going to be inspiring people during this Leo season. Like, you're just taking the bull by the horns. You've got a lot of cooperation and teamwork. Looks like you're surrounded by people that are like your soul family. You know, there's a lot of love in the air for you with the people that are around you. You know, that could be like your family, your actual family. And you have the Lovers card here. So you might be surrounded by your soul tribe. You might have just found some new people that are part of your soul tribe. You could come into a new connection with somebody. Like, you might come into, you know, you turn the corner, you're at a grocery store, and like, boom, you run into somebody that's like super sexy, you know? And like, you just can't, like, you're like, oh my God, I can't. I can always tell if I think somebody's super cute because I can't like look at them. Like, I have to like, I'm like, oh God, like, I can't look at you, you know? But you might be running into somebody that is super super hot, like that you just have this instant connection with. It's like you feel like where do I know you from? It's like you just get this sense of like you've known them for a long time, you know. And if you do run into that person, I would definitely take that leap. You got a haircut, and got a real job. Boop boop. So if you do run into somebody that you're like, damn, like make that move, you know, you never know. Because there's the 10 of cups right there, okay? So you have the 10 of cups on that on making that move, you know? Don't be shy. Don't be shy, Leo. I mean, you're a Leo. Not very many Leos are shy out there. Whatever this new experience is will definitely like help heal you in some way, you know? Like it'll give you a little bit more hope. Like you'll just have a little bit more of a pep in your step, you know? But whatever artistic adventures you've got going on, I would definitely put your time into creating, okay? If you're an artist, if you create stuff, I would definitely spend some extra time during this Leo season to create some artwork, because there's somebody out there that really needs your art, okay? Not only is it therapeutic for you, but somebody else is going to find it extremely inspirational and therapeutic for them as well. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, look at him. He is creating art, okay? He's creating art with the Page of Cups there. And you got the 10 of Cups again. Something about like maybe you'll have like art displayed somewhere, like you're going to meet somebody at an art exhibit, or something to do with art for sure. Something to do with things that are creative with your hands. You might have really sexy hands. Yeah, you've got all the right ingredients. You've got all the right ingredients to make big moves right now. You got the Wheel of Fortune, so the wheel is turning in your favor. That's the one thing about the wheel. Like the only thing that's guaranteed in life is change, right? If things are down, the only way that they can go is up, you know? Unfortunately, when things are up, like they definitely have the chance of going down, but that's part of life, right? It's that constant like wave. You know, you just got to learn how to ride them waves and not take things for granted. Like don't take stuff for granted. Don't take your loved ones for granted. You know, make sure that you cherish the people that are around you, that support you, that love you. Make sure that you put your love into your work, you know. Shy. Yeah, don't be shy, Leo. I mean, some of you might feel a little insecure. You might have some sort of insecurities, because we do have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. You know, we started out with the 9 of Cups in the upright. So there is still a little bit of insecurity, you know, scared to take that shot. Like you're not sure if you're good enough, you know, or if that your art's good enough, or that this paper that you're writing, or, you know, whatever it is that you're like, you just feel like there's so much competition. Who cares about the competition? There's a million people out there that can do the same thing, but they ain't going to do it the way that you do it. You know, and the world needs whatever you do. However it is that you do it, the world needs it. All right. So don't spend any time up in your head like worried. Okay. Just do it, and the right people will come to you. And the people that like want to criticize you or whatever, like they're like, unless it's constructive criticism with love, you know, like we all need to learn how to take constructive criticism, right? Like that's not a bad thing. If it's done with love and not hate, then that's one thing. Yeah, you feel like there's a lot of competition out there. I wouldn't worry about the competition. I would just stand in your own authenticity, right? With the Leo card there, the Strength card. I think that this season, like this Leo season, you're definitely going to push forward. You're going to push forward, and you have a lot of support around you, okay? You have a whole lot of support around you. You have people that are encouraging, people that are patient, you know? But don't put anybody else on a pedestal above you, okay? So don't look down on anybody, but don't like put anybody above you either, right? We're all human. We're all equally human. There might be somebody that you look up to that you'll have a chance to interact with. I need your coloring book pages. I think you'll be very intuitive at this time. Like you might have like prophetic dreams. Like pay real close attention to your dreams and what's going on around them. Like it might open you up to some new perspective of like how to see the world, or you might just actually like get a glimpse into like some sort of future project, like some sort of little sign or synchronicity to show you the way. And if you run across, like if you get that feeling of deja vu, like pay attention to what's going on around you in that moment. All right. Because that could be like a timeline switch where we run into a tangent timeline of our other like multi personality being selves, multi-dimensional self, And you got the Lovers again. So you definitely have an opportunity to, like, there's going to be somebody that comes into your presence that is going to like rattle you, You're going to be like, oh my God. Becky, look at his butt. No. This person has a lot of passion. They might be very passionate about what it is that you're doing or what it is that they do. Like they definitely are super supportive. I think you meet them in a very unexpected way, and you got the Nine of Cups here too, because you're standing in your power. You're standing in your emotional intelligence. And what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is like knowing that you get to make the decision on how you feel, right? It's like not letting our emotions control us, but controlling how our emotions. It's like, yeah, like anything that we feel is valid, but it's like taking responsibility to our actions about how we feel, right? You're definitely letting go of whatever is from the past is in the past. And this person that you're meeting, I think they've gone on a healing journey too. But you've got the 10 of Pentacles here. So whatever it is that you're doing is probably going to make you extra money. Like you might see some sort of money flow, and you're going to be really intuitive at this time with the High Priestess. It's like your intuition is going to be on point, Leo. So definitely pay attention to your dreams, or the signs or synchronicities. Maybe pick up that lottery ticket. Like I went to the gas station last night and I went and got a lottery ticket, and I was like, I'm going to pick my lucky number because my lucky numbers are 2 because I was born on the 2nd and I'm a master number 22. So I picked the ticket that was on 22 and I won $50. I was like, cool. So maybe some of you will find inspiration in like whatever numbers are super significant to you. Why are you apologizing? Don't worry about being left out in the cold. Like you will find your soul tribe. If you get out there and you're doing the things that you enjoy doing, like if you like going to art shows, you're going to find other people that really enjoy going to art shows. And then you'll be able to find people that are like-minded individuals, right? If you really like to read books, find yourself inside of some old bookstore. Like you'll find somebody there that really enjoys reading books as well. Maybe some of you like to go thrifting, that's like one of your things that you do with your family, or, maybe some of you like to go play bingo. Woo! 420,000 for the drawing. Nice. That's a cool number. Like I don't smoke weed no more, but like I love the whole, like, I don't know. I never thought I wouldn't smoke weed, but I don't mind it for sure. Yeah, you got that 10 of Pentacles. So you definitely have some sort of long lasting, you know, legacy type of money headed your way. Or you're building something that is going to be like your legacy, something that you can like pass down 2 generations, you know? And you got the Sun card too with the Leo. You got the Leo card. Like Leo, you are going to be all about it. All about it. All about it, Leo. Let me see what we can get from the Fuck It deck. My mom gave me this deck for my anniversary. Like I've been on YouTube for like 2 years now, even though I took a year off. That's why I don't get like super chats or nothing yet. Because I might have the subscribers, but my watch time hours like all went away. I started out at 0. So I had to start them all over again. Let's see what sort of cards we can get from the bucket. So Leo, I definitely think that you should definitely pursue creative art projects, whatever it is that you do with your hands, you know, like something about your hands is going to make you money. Like you might be a hand model, you know, maybe you play piano or violin or, you know, you do something with your hands, you make stuff with your hands. I think hands are sexy. Like we do so much with these guys, these little phalanges here. These phalanges are cool. Maybe somebody will notice you because of your hands, right? It says, wait for shit to settle down. You might have gotten your ass kicked before, but I think you're coming out of that period right now. Like something in the past probably like totally put you on your ass, but I think you are totally coming out of that. You are ready to move up, to get out. It says life isn't fair, but you're freaking awesome. You are awesome, Leo. All the Leos I know are freaking awesome. And say no to anything that you don't want to say yes to. If you truly just don't want to say yes to something, then say no. Say no with a big fat period and an exclamation point, like not a question mark. All right. A lot of times we have a tendency to say no, and then we're like waiting for it to be like okayed, you know, like we need some sort of approval for our no's. Don't say no looking for an approval. Just say no as a matter of fact. All right. So if you get into a situation that you really don't want to be in, make sure you say no if you really don't want to. All right, let's find a angel number card. Dad. Shoot, that's the quickest way to get me to take off my shirt. You want to give me a massage? Like, whoop. Shh, that's a secret. No, I'm kidding. Let's get you an angel number. It's really good to see you, Dan. We got 0707. It says self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges, express your emotions, and aim towards a compromise where there's a lack of understanding. It's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. The truth really does set you free too, right? Like owning everything that we ever have done or ever will do or whatever is like, that comes with a richness that nobody could take away from you. It's like you don't have to hide nothing. Like you don't have to be ashamed of nothing. It's like, yeah, I did that, or no, I didn't do that, you know? I love kittens. Ah. All right, what fell? Wouldn't be a reading if I wasn't dropping cards. Don't let this number freak you out, okay? It is an angel number and it is 666, all right? And it says love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel, right? That could be that lover's card that you just run into. You know, you're out grocery shopping or at the coffee shop or in a bookstore and you just run into somebody. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Right? We're not in competition with anybody else. We're only in competition with ourselves. All of us have something that we can work on. Ain't not a single one of us out there perfect, okay? But we are usually the harshest on ourselves than we are on others. Like we're really easy to forgive other people. We're like, oh yeah, they're just human. You know what I mean? Like we let things slide, we forgive them, but we are super harsh on ourselves. So we need to take a little bit more compassion with our own selves, right? Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up, Leo. This is your birthday freaking season. I see a lot of really good movement forward for you guys with your birthday season. Let's see what we could get from the 4 agreements. What does the 4 agreements have for the team Leo? To have great faith is to have great power because your intent, your will is undivided when your word isn't dissipated by doubt. The power of your word becomes even stronger, right? Like doubt will kill all kinds of ambition. We can't take leaps of doubt. We got to take leaps of faith, right? Like everybody goes to the rain dance, but one person brings an umbrella. Like that's really having faith. So have faith in your ability, have faith in yourself. Like you are a wonderful, magnificent, conscious, creative being. Okay. So stop creating unconsciously. Start taking a hold of your conscious creations, right? Like take a hold of your mental ability, of your inner dialogue. Like we always say universe, right? Like the uni is one and verse like is talk or speech, right? So the universe is all about our self-talk, what we're projecting out into the world, right? Is as within, so without. So be mindful of what it is that you're saying to yourself. Okay. And I mean, we're human. So if you catch yourself like, you know, talking shit about yourself, you know, like we're humans, we all do that. Just stop it and then rebuttal it with something positive, right? I can do this. I will succeed. I am successful. I am loved. You start changing that inner dialogue and then watch what happens to your outside world. Like everything in your outside world will change. And like I truly believe that we can change the whole entire world one person at a time inside of ourselves, right? And then once we learn how to do that, then we start helping other people learn how to do that. You know, spreading that unconditional love to the ley lines of the planet, like learning and adjusting and compromising and awareness. Like awareness is key, man. You can't change something that you're not aware of. So definitely pay attention to your dreams. Like your intuition is going to be on point. Yeah, and we got that. Definitely, if you are an artist, you better get your ass up there and go put something on that freaking canvas, right? You better put something on that canvas. That canvas can't just stay blank. And even if you fuck it up, you can just gesso over it, right? What else do we got? I'm going to give you guys all the cards. We'll get you an angel. Angel message. See what sort of angel message we can get for the Leo collective. My Leo family. I went and saw Suicidal Tendencies and No Effects the other day. And this weekend, I'm going to go see Stick Figure and Sublime and Ziggy Marley. And then in August, I'm taking my son to go see Atmosphere and Redman and Method Man. Like I bought these tickets a long time ago. I was like, I'm going to make sure that my summer's good, right? Have them core memories with my son. It says ask. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We are governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request, right? Even the angels have to abide by the laws of free will, okay? So if you ask the universe, you ask God, I don't care what you want to call it, like ask the universe, ask God, ask creator, you know, like be careful though, because if you're asking for patience, it's not just going to give you like poof, you have patience. It's going to give you situations that require you to build your patience. If you're asking for strength to get through something, it's going to give you situations that build your strength. You know, if you're asking the universe to take away, you know, anybody who has ill intentions for you, you know, then be prepared for what the universe pulls away from you, because a lot of times we have them secret haters, okay? So make sure that you trust in the divine, okay? Especially if you're asking for something specific. When it hands it to you, don't be like the guy on the roof that's waiting for a helicopter, that's waiting for God to save him from the flood, you know? And then God shows up with a rescue boat, and the person's like, no, I'm waiting for a miracle. I'm waiting for God. And then, you know, another person shows up and tries to rescue this guy, and they're like, no, you know, and then a helicopter shows up and he's like, no. And it's like, the guy dies and he goes to heaven or whatnot, and he's like, well, God, I was waiting for you. It's like, dude, I sent you a raft boat. I sent you like, you know, firefighters. I sent you a freaking helicopter. Like, what? You know? So make sure, like, I'm guilty. I'm like, wait, I'm waiting for a sign, and I'm like, wait, I'm waiting for a signier sign, you know? So don't just dismiss whatever synchronicities you get, because I think the universe is going to be providing you with a lot of like spiritual guidance. You know, the angels, your angels, your higher self. It says creative projects. See, that's what I'm talking about. Creative projects. Your soul longs to express itself in a creative way. We're guiding you to infuse artistry, and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited, and reignites passion toward your life. Like, bro, could it get any more clearer than that? All right. Whatever you guys are artists out there, like, get to your artwork, get back to your artwork. Okay. And just finish one project at a time. Who cares if you have like 500 million like unfinished projects? Like, just focus on one of them, you know? Maybe it wasn't time for those projects to be finished yet. Yeah, don't be Bob on the roof. And we've got trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea, right? But you have to actually ask, like, even like say it out loud, okay? Say it out loud, dear God, dear universe, however, whatever it is that you are comfortable saying, you know, say it out loud. Start keeping a journal and watch how fast things become like different in your life. I think your manifestation abilities during this Leo season are going to be on fire. On fire. What else do we got? Let's pull one from the Spiritual as Fuck deck. Shit you don't have time for. Other people's shit, crazy shit, bullshit, stupid shit, fake shit, shit that has nothing to do with you, right? It's really important to learn the difference of what is yours and what is other people's, you know, and not to carry on all of other people's stuff with you. It's like, that's a them problem, not a you problem, you know? Once you drop all of that, you'll have a whole lot more hours in the day to do awesome stuff. Find shit to do that vibes with your soul, that has no negative consequences. Stuff that makes you say, oh, hell yes. Maybe even do something that benefits the world in some way. You have time for the fuck yeah stuff, right? If it's not a fuck yeah, then it's a hell no. Okay? Let's get you guys one more yes or no question. Where'd they go? What did I do with them? They ran away. Let's get you guys one more yes or no. And then if anybody has any, like, if you want any sort of like mini read, just let me know. I'll be doing that after we do this. All right. Think of a yes or a no question. This one says no. The sticky situation will require gradual transformation and radical views. Perfection is always ever changing. Incidents that refract consciousness and perception gently guide you towards a grandiose future. It says the birds of fortune soar, trailing news by the tail. It's a surprise, and one of your greatest surprises, you will always be finding out that you could do what you thought you never could. In only 1 to 2 weeks, it gives rise to universal recognition, a rare prize for such exquisite ingenuity. All right, let's find out. Let me put these guys away. Messages. Is it Asia? We're going to pull the simple because I got these simple yes or no's. We're going to pull a simple yes or no for you. All right, D7th Sun. And thank you for being here. Like, I truly appreciate you being here. Okay. Did Asia ever cheat on D7th Sun? Yes or no, universe? Yes or no? Did she ever cheat on him? Ooh, it says yes. This card said yes. It says this is a time for enjoying achievements, rewards, and prosperity. The situation develops calmly and allows you to appreciate your happiness. It gently transforms a situation that you are given an ideal frame of mind, a necessity for any truth. I could pull tarot on it too, but the yes or no card said yes. I don't like giving those answers. The Hierophant. The Two of Cups. Like, yeah, there is commitment. The Magician. The Ten of Swords. So it looks like if it did happen, she's definitely like feels guilty about it. Definitely feels guilty about it. You know? Like, she might not have completely cheated, but she might have played around with the idea of it. You know? She might have been talking to somebody else. I mean, it kind of depends on, what is cheating. Like, did she actually have sex with somebody? It doesn't look like she's actually had sex with somebody. But you do have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So I think that she definitely has her options open, or she might have been flirting around and gotten like really close to it, but like something stopped it. I think she's definitely like talked to somebody before. But there's that Ten of Cups in reverse. So, I mean, If she hasn't done it already, I think she would if she could get away with it. I think she's definitely been presented with opportunities. You know, and you got the moon card. So she's been keeping something a secret. You know, I don't know if she's actually like full on like full on done the hanky panky with somebody, but she definitely has played with the idea. She's probably talked to some other people. Yeah, we got the 3 of Cups. There's definitely been third party situations, but she's scared to be out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. It's like she doesn't want to come off the truth. It's like, yeah, she doesn't want to walk away. She doesn't want to leave what she's got. But she wants to play the field too. It's like her 1 foot out and 1 foot in. I think if you confronted her about it, she'd probably lie. You know, and you got the Sun card in reverse. I don't think she's full on like been intimate with somebody, but I mean, having a secret conversation where somebody is having like an emotional connection with somebody else is also a form of cheating. You know, it's like if you have to hide something or if you're covering something up, you know, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. I definitely think that she's done something that she's had to cover up or had to lie about, but I don't know if it's as bad as you like you're imagining. I mean, which is still all bad. Like just the fact that like somebody would entertain another person while they're with you is disrespectful. So has she been disrespectful to the relationship? I would say yes. Got that runner chaser situation, huh? I mean, she might have had her options open, you know, and it's a burden. Whatever it is, like whatever she's carrying is a burden, you know, and the justice in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Libra or a Leo, another Leo, or let me see. Let me get a different deck. Where is this guy? Yeah. Use one we haven't used before. I don't want to have to say yes, but the card said yes, and the other card said yes, but not as bad. You know, but any sort of infidelity like that, you know. I mean, I think you guys can work through it with the 4 of Wands. There is like some sort of open door of opportunity with the 4 of Wands. And we have the 10 of Cups in the upright. So not all hope is lost. But it's definitely going to be a lot of tough inner work, you know, like that. Once that trust is broken, it's really hard to repair that. And we got the Devil card here too, you know, could be dealing with the Capricorn, Gemini. Oh wait, you just put the July 29th. Leos and Leos. So yeah, I definitely think that she has entertained other options. Yeah, you got the 3 of Swords too. I think she's entertained other options, but I don't think she's been completely like, I don't think she's taken it all the way. I think she's just explored some options, but either way, that's disrespectful, you know? You shouldn't have to tell somebody how to respect a relationship. Like they shouldn't have an inbox full of people, you know? They shouldn't be entertaining anybody else or leading anybody to have an idea that they have a chance with them, you know? Like that's just like an unwritten rule for relationships. Yeah, there's that five of Pentacles again. And the Tower card. I would say follow your intuition. All right. Like, especially if you've already gotten some sort of proof of this, like you've seen it in the corner of your eye, you in your gut, you feel like something is shady. You know what I mean? Like the worst feeling in the world is laying next to somebody pretending like you believe them when you don't. All right. So honor yourself. If you honestly don't trust this person, or you honestly don't believe that they're telling you the truth, make sure that you follow your intuition and follow your own truth. Like, don't tell them that you believe them if you don't. They'll be laying next to them wondering who they're texting at night. It's just going to rip you apart when you find out the truth. At least if you follow your own truth, be like, hey, I don't believe you. You have a choice. You can either continue to stay with that person knowing that you don't believe them or whatever, or you can walk away from it and keep your head held high knowing that you followed your own truth. Because if you find out that this person was lying to you this whole time and you were acting like you believed them, even though you know you didn't, you're going to be so much more mad than had you just followed your own heart and your own truth. All right. Yeah. So sorry I don't like that, but I hope that helps. All right. Well, that's what I got for the Leo Collective. And I will see you guys shortly because I'm going to do Aries after this. I'll do Aries at 3 p.m. So I got like 20 minutes and I will be on here for the Aries Collective. So remember that say you love, right? Say you love. Love is the who, the what, the where, the when, the why are all conditions of something that just is. Okay. So be good to yourself and be good to others always and in all ways. Like always take that higher route, no matter how ugly you want to get. Make sure that you maintain that higher vibration. All right. I love you guys very much. And I'll see you in just a little bit. Beep, beep.